Hello everyone. I am so glad you have joined me today. I love sharing my ideas with you and I hope I inspire you with today's creation. And here it is, a one-color wonder with terracotta tile. This was a challenge because it's not an easy color. Join me in the studio and I'll show you how. For my 10-minute creation today, I got Beautiful Bouquet and Terracotta Tile. From the Beautiful Bouquet set, I'm going to be using those stamps. I have a piece of terracotta tile, it's a scrap. I have a piece of Whisper White that is also a scrap. I have a piece of Whisper White that is 1 inch by 4 inches. My card base is Whisper White and it's 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. I have my envelope. I am using a piece of the 2019-2021 In Color DSP pack, and this one is the Terracotta Tile gingham pattern. I am also using the Bouquet Bunch framelits, and I'm using this this tree shape and these two flower shapes. All right, first thing I need to do is I need to pull in a scrap paper because I'm going to do some coloring of the cardstock, and I chose to use a sponge rather than the makeup brushes because I wanted different depths. I want some dark and some light, and the sponge does that, so this will be a good way to get some interest in there. And I am just, as you can see, sponging on the color. I do start off so I don't get that on my cardstock. And let me see if I can get it a little darker down here. I don't want it too dark. That's better. If it's too dark, it'll blend in with the background. So that's why I decided to sponge it. And as you can tell, I haven't used this much because I can't get it to move. It's not one of my favorite colors. I know that there are lots of things you can do with it. Okay, I'm going to cut this out of here, and I'm going to cut a bunch of these out of here in different spots. So I will do that and be back. Okay, I got everything cut, and as you can see by sponging on the color, I got different shades, which is going to be good. And I did use the whole piece because I'm going to do some layering. So let's see about this card now. I need this. I'm going to pull this in. I'm going to do my stamping so I get it stamped. And I am randomly stamping this. I'm going to do some, okay, flip it over. Can't do the second generation when you stamp off the edge. Oops, didn't want that second generation. Well, daggone it all. I'll hide it like so. There's always a way to fix things. Here we go again. I must be not putting it down right. All right, there we go. Boy, that was harder than cutting all that stuff out and sponging the paper. Don't know why, but it was. All right, now what I'm going to take and do is we're going to put this card together. So I'm going to fold my card, use my bone folder for a crisp fold, and I'm going to add my glue to the back, and I went off my paper over here just slightly. All right. this goes on and centered. I've got glue on my fingers. Wipe it off as best I can. All right, so there's that. And then this goes on next. I'm going to put this down here, right about there. Now this goes on next, and I'm just going to use dots of glue in key areas to hold it in place, because oh, you know what, I do need to do the bottom. The top isn't as critical, but the bottom needs to make sure it has some on the tips so that they stay down. All right, and I'm going to put that there like so. And it's okay if it goes off the edge of your card. It just gives it some interest. Now I'm going to put these on, and some are going to go on with dimensionals and some are going to go on with glue. And hopefully I have enough. So let's start with this little one and put dots of glue on it. And I don't think it really matters if there's glue on everything, because that gives it some interest. So I'm going to put it there, like so. And I'll cut that off. I want this one next. And instead of dimensionals, I'm going to use glue dots. And the reason I'm going to use glue dots is I can take, and with my pokey tool I can roll it and put it on there, and it will give it some dimension just because the glue dot is rolled. All right, let's put one here and there. All right, and I'm going to put that like right, oops, I was going to put it right there, but it's not sticking, like so. All right, I need this little one, oh sorry, this little one down here, and I'm going to put it on with rolled glue dots. All right, right about there. It does have a little dimension, not a lot, but you have such tiny space to work with. All right, and this part is dark, so I am moving it over on that. I need one underneath that's going to be on with glue. I'm trying to stagger my pieces. Like so. Let's see. Maybe this one down here with glue. And I just kind of look and see where I think it needs to be and put it in there, like so. Let's add these with the glue dots. Got to look for your larger areas to put these on, so that they have something to stick with and don't peek out. let's kind of do this with those. And then our last one, I'm going to put on with glue dots also. Now, if you want to put a sentiment on here, you can easily do that. Plenty of space to do it. You can, oops, that one's not rolled. It won't work if it's not rolled. All right, I think I'm going to put that over there. And there you have it, ladies. Actually, there you have it. Oop, I got to trim that side off. I shouldn't be saying ladies. There might be a guy watching. Oops. All right, I'm going to have to use my big scissors because my little ones are over on the other table. And I just trim that piece off. There it is. Quick and easy, clean and simple. And I did the inside and the envelope. For the envelope I used, for the flowers, I did first and second generation stamping. For the inside, I used second generation stamping for the stems and second and third generation for the flowers. Let's see what we're going to do in 2 weeks' time. Okay. All right, I am going to do Label Me Pretty. Oh, that one hadn't come up in a while. Now, what color are we going to do it in? Call Me Clover. Okay. If you like my project, give me a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to my channel using the button below. Don't forget to leave me a comment. I also have a Facebook group where I do Facebook Live on Thursday evenings at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Join us as we have a lot of fun. We've been doing some fancy folds. We've done 4 or 5 already, which has been fun. If you do not have a demonstrator, I would love to be your online person. Send me a message and I'll help you out in any way I can. And don't forget, if you want to order some of these things, there's a link in the description box below to my store, and the items are there with the numbers. I would appreciate your order. I hope you will join me in 2 weeks' time when I do Label Me Pretty and Call Me Clover. Next week, I have a sketch from the caddy. Have a great day.